Okay, my name is Dr. Lasbre Nna, former member of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. I served there as a Commissioner 3 in charge of budget, research and statistics.
So we saw 3 letters online on social media purportedly showing that you and 2 of your colleagues who are behind you right now had resigned. We'd like for you to confirm the authenticity of those letters.
It's not purported. That letter was authentic. I did it because I felt, because of the nature of things and the recent Supreme Court judgment, there is no need for me to deceive myself while I remain in the House. The election that we conducted last was annulled by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. So I think I cannot be there again to keep deceiving myself. So I had to exit my being a member of RSIEC.
Why is it deceiving yourself? What do you mean?
No, what I'm saying is that because there is a recent development of to conduct election again, and because we didn't follow the due process that's governed by the law, and that was the reason why Supreme Court gave their judgment. So for me, I think I can't be there again to still have the same thing happen the same way it happened last time. So for me, I think I have to leave and so I can proceed for better things in life. Yes.
So when the Rivers State House and the other 4 other commissioners, appear, was there any discussion amongst you guys? What kind of discussion happened with regards to that?
No, there was no discussion. We didn't have any discussion, though I've already made up my mind. So when I got the invitation from the Rivers State House of Assembly to appear, I had to come personally because I've already made up my mind to leave, to come and answer, because I don't know what they had in mind before they invited us. And by God's special grace, we are here. We are in the Halo Chamber. They've interacted with us, and we've told them our decision for leaving.
What did your chairman say when you informed him that you were resigning?
No. Though I just wrote to him. I've not seen him one-on-one, but I wrote to him in letter and also give a notice according to the law. Section 4, subsection 2, RSIEC law. I gave invitation to the governor by writing, and also did a letter to my chairman, letting him know that I cease to be member of RSIEC. Yes, sir.
Former Commissioner 1 in Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. Commissioner in charge of political parties and monitoring.
You've just resigned, and what was going through your mind when you said you wanted to resign?
Yes, I resigned because of the Supreme Court decision. Supreme Court is the highest court in the land, and directed that everything be done right. I don't think RSIEC have any reason to hastily come up with another date for a fresh election without complying with the basic directive of the Supreme Court.
So did the Supreme Court say RSIEC should not conduct another election?
The Supreme Court didn't say so. The Supreme Court said that the election conducted in 2024 have been annulled, and the Supreme Court reinstated the Assembly and also directed that some other things like presentation of budget, etc., be done. And I had thought that His Excellency would have laid emphasis on first presenting the budget, and from there he can now proceed to some other issues which I believe are secondary. So the question of hastily coming up with a new election timetable and deadline, which of course none of us were conducted, and the commissioner in charge of political parties and monitoring, and I was in the previous election, I was the chairman of the committee for election guidelines and timetable committee. So if anything about election guideline or new date for election should be fixed, it should be discussed we should be in the know. We should be aware. All of us will be aware.
Hold on, sir. Are you implying that the new date was just chosen by the...
Just imposed, and we didn't even know. We just came to work one day, the next day, we were all told that we should call stakeholders meeting. And even while we are even walking down to that stakeholders meeting, we are wondering, what dates are they coming up with? Who and who discussed this? How come? Who amended all these, the dates and so I didn't want to go through that rigor of people usurping the duties of the commissioners, and when it comes to blame, we all begin to bear the blames. I don't want to go through that hassle anymore. So what I'm implying is that rule of law must guide the decision of everyone in government, and nobody should be above the law. The flagrant disregard for court orders and court rules in this, or by, something else, and it's very appalling. So I don't think anybody can drag some of us into that mess and mud again.
So if the governor settles with the assembly and presents the budget and re-invites you, will you come back?
Well, if he settles with the assembly and everything is going peacefully, why not? We are all citizens of this state who are ready to serve in an atmosphere void of rancor and bitterness.
But there are people who are saying, after your letters surfaced online, there are people who said that because you people are disciples of the former governor, that you are loyal to him, and he has instructed you to resign. And that's why you guys left.
Which government?
Of the FCT minister. But that's why you resigned.
Well, they can say whatever they like. They are entitled to their views. But we know that Supreme Court has spoken, and rule of law must be followed. So it's not a matter of being a disciple of